Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are doing well. Students, in today's lesson we are going to learn about perimeter of a rectangle, a square and a triangle. Students, you all are familiar with these shapes. A rectangle is a quadrilateral in which you have opposite equal sides. The lengths are equal to each other and the widths are equal to each other. It has four sides, four corners, right? A square is again a type of a quadrilateral in which again you have four sides and four corners. And the difference between a rectangle and a square is in a rectangle you have opposite equal sides and in a square you have all four equal sides, right? Then the third shape is a triangle. In a triangle you have three sides and three corners, and they can have different measurements according to the types of triangles. So students, let's discuss what is the perimeter. You all know about the boundary of the shapes. The boundary of the shapes, when we will calculate its combined length of the boundary, that is called the perimeter. Simply, the perimeter of any shape is the total length of all the sides, and you all know when you will use the word of total, that means it always means addition, right? It means addition, right? That means when we will add up the lengths of all the sides of a shape, that is called the boundary. Or we can also say that perimeter is the total length of the boundary of any shape, right? So let's start with the perimeter of a rectangle. How we will calculate the perimeter of a rectangle? First, you need to understand how you will write the names of the sides. This is a rectangle which is named as A, B, C and D. Its lengths are equal to 6 centimeters and its widths are equal to 4 centimeters. You will always start in a proper alphabetical order, right? You all know alphabet starts from A, so we will start from A. So this side is named as AB. When you will write the length of any side, you will draw a small straight line on this. That means it's the length of AB. So the length of AB is equal to how many centimeters? Yes, it's equal to 6 centimeters, right? Then in the alphabetical order, BC. Now the length of BC is equal to 4 centimeter, right? The length of BC is equal to 4 centimeter. Then CD, the next side is CD, and the length of CD is equal to 6 centimeter. And then in the last, D to A, right? You have started from A and we will finish it on point A. So DA, length of the side DA is equal to again 4 centimeter, right? We will never write the word of length. We will always draw a straight small line on these letters. That means it's the length of the side AB, right? Now how we will calculate the perimeter? Perimeter is the total length of all these sides. And I have told you, when you will use the word of total, you will add up all these answers. So how we will add it up? 6 plus 4, yes, it's 10. 10 plus 6, it's 16. And again 16 plus 4, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So our perimeter is equal to 20 centimeters, right? Similarly, we will calculate the perimeter of the square. Again, its name is E, F, G and H, right? So we will start from E, right? E, F, the length of the side EF is equal to 4 centimeters. Then F to G, the side FG and its length is again equal to 4 centimeter. Then G to H, the length of the side GH, it's equal to again 4 centimeter. And the last side H to E, HE, and its length is again equal to 4 centimeter. So perimeter would be equal to, how we will calculate the perimeter? Yes, right, we will add up all these answers, right? The length of each side, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 4, 12 and 12 plus 4 is equal to 16 centimeter. Never forget to write the unit of measurement, right? And the last shape we are going to calculate the perimeter is a triangle named as ABC. So first we are going to write the length of the side AB, because we always start in an alphabetical order. Length of AB is equal to, yes, it's 4 centimeter. Length of BC is equal to 5 centimeter. And the length of the side CA, it's equal to 5 centimeter again, right? So the perimeter of our triangle, it would be equal to, add up 4 plus 5, 9, and 9 plus 5 is 14 centimeters, right? So students, what we have learned today is the perimeter of different shapes. And how we will calculate the perimeter of any shape? You will add up the length of its all the boundaries, right? And when you will add it up, this is called the perimeter of the shape. Students, this topic was on page number 199 of your books. And let's again revise what we have learned today. We have learned about the perimeter. The perimeter of any shape is the total length of the sides. It's the total length of the sides. And we can also say that perimeter is the total length of the boundary of any shape, right? The outer boundary only. We will calculate the length of total length of the boundary of any shape, that is equal to the perimeter of the shape, right? Hope you have understood the procedure, how to calculate the perimeter of any given shape. What you have to do next, you have to solve page number 203, question number 4 of your book. Question number 4. You can see here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 different shapes given in your book, right? And you have to calculate their lengths with the help of your ruler, and then you have to calculate their perimeter, right? For example, with the help of your ruler, calculate its length. It's 4 centimeter, right? Its one side length is 4 centimeter. Then the baseline is equal to again 4 centimeter. And the last side is 3 centimeter, right? So how I will calculate the perimeter of this shape? I will write STU. right? So I will start from S to T. The length of side ST is equal to 4 centimeter. The length of the side TU, it's equal to 3 centimeter, and the last side US, its length is equal to again 4 centimeter, and its perimeter would be equal to 4 plus 3 7, and 7 plus 4 is equal to 11 centimeters, right? Students, hope you have understood the procedure of calculating the perimeters of different shapes, and now you can solve your assigned task yourself. If you face any difficulty, you can contact me. Thank you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.